Welcome back, esteemed viewers, to another captivating episode of I Am Luxury Idol, your ultimate destination for opulence and extravagance. Today we embark on an enthralling journey through the world of one of the most influential figures in American real estate. Buckle up because we're about to delve into the captivating life and legacy of the extraordinary Sam Zell. Picture yourself standing amidst towering skyscrapers, sprawling estates, and bustling commercial hubs that shape the very fabric of America's urban landscapes. Behind these monumental structures lies a visionary, a titan of the industry who redefined the concept of luxury and wealth creation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the legendary Sam Zell, the man who held the keys to America's most sought-after real estate empire. Before we do a deep dive into the life and career of Sam Zell, here are a few of the things that Sam Zell is known for. Sam Zell was the forefather of the modern real estate investment trust, or REIT. He died in May 2023 at age 81. The son of Polish refugees, Zell's family escaped by train hours before Hitler's army bombed the tracks that run through their town. They reached the US by way of Japan in 1941. While studying at the University of Michigan, Zell managed a 15-unit student apartment building in exchange for a free room. His enterprise was netting $150,000 by graduation. He launched Equity Group Investments in 1968, then expanded his real estate empire nationwide over the following decades. His $39 billion sale of Office REIT Equity Office to Blackstone just before the market crash in 2007 was among the largest real estate deals ever. Around the same time, he led an $8.2 billion buyout of newspaper owner Tribune Company, which soon went bankrupt. Early life and schooling. Zell, who was born in 1941, grew up in Chicago within a Jewish family. His parents arrived in the United States in 1939, just before Germany's invasion of Poland. His father worked as wholesaler in the jewelry industry. Since his early years, Zell displayed a keen fascination for the business realm. At the age of 12 in 1953, he engaged in a venture where he purchased large quantities of Playboy magazines for 25 cents each and subsequently sold them for $1.50 to $3. Reflecting on this experience during a 2013 Urban Land Institute gathering, Zell referred to it as his initial encounter with the principles of supply and demand, humorously describing himself as an importer of Playboy magazines to suburban areas for the remainder of that year. Throughout his time in college, Zell's entrepreneurial endeavors persisted. During his tenure at the University of Michigan, he partnered with his friend Robert Lurie to oversee the management of student apartment units on behalf of the landlords. Their initial venture encompassed 15 residential properties. However, they dedicated a significant amount of time to acquiring and enhancing dilapidated properties with the intention of either selling them quickly for profit or renting them out to fellow students. Upon completing his studies in 1966, Zell had successfully overseen a substantial portfolio of 4,000 apartments and had individually possessed approximately 100 to 200 of these units. Prior to his return to Chicago, he divested his ownership stake in the property management enterprise to his partner Lurie. Early real estate career and the grave dancer. Shortly after completing law school and successfully passing the bar exam, Zell initially joined a law firm but left after just 1 week. Ultimately, he made the significant decision to pursue a full-time career in real estate investment. In 1968, Zell established the foundation of what would eventually evolve into Equity Group Investments. The following year, he successfully persuaded Lurie to join him in this venture. An excessive wave of construction during the late 1960s and early 1970s played a pivotal role in triggering a market collapse in 1973. Initially, the multifamily residential real estate sector experienced the impact, with other property categories subsequently suffering as well. Countless loans for commercial properties defaulted, leading numerous developers to abandon their projects. This situation presented an ideal chance for Zell and Lurie to seize high-quality properties at remarkably affordable prices. Following the resolution of the crisis, Zell and Lurie had amassed a valuable collection of apartment, office, and retail properties. Over the course of several years, they retained ownership of the portfolio, witnessing a gradual recovery in the value of the buildings, eventually surpassing their previous levels. Concurrently, Zell and Lurie diligently managed their financial obligations by utilizing the monthly rental income generated by the properties to service their debt payments. During that period, the approach taken by Zell and Lurie in real estate investing was relatively unconventional. The prevailing trend among property investors at the time involved profiting through the quick turnover of buildings rather than focusing on accumulating rental income. In an article for the New York University Review, Sam Zell depicted his real estate strategy as dancing on the skeletons of other people's mistakes. This memorable line subsequently earned him the nickname Grave Dancer. Beyond real estate. Following his successful track record of transforming distressed properties into valuable assets, Zell expanded his investment ventures by diversifying into the acquisition of companies during the 1980s. Significantly, he adhered to the same investment approach that had served him well. In an interview with Leaders magazine, Zell articulated, "I amassed my wealth by taking a different path when everyone else was headed in the opposite direction. In the late 80s and early 90s, I purchased office buildings at a mere 50% of their value. I constantly looked back to see who my competitors were, only to find none. It made me question if I was mistaken. Fear and courage are closely intertwined." End of quote. Zell directed his efforts towards acquiring struggling businesses with the aim of revitalizing them. In the process of expanding Equity Group's investment portfolio, Zell ventured into diverse sectors including rail, container leasing, passenger cruise, plastics packaging, agricultural chemicals, and industrial manufacturing. At one point, Zell's company held a majority stake in the Tribune Company, which owned prominent newspapers such as the Chicago Tribune and the Los Angeles Times. However, the acquisition faced substantial criticism due to the considerable debt burden placed on the company when Zell took it private. The excessive debt load eventually led the Tribune Company to declare bankruptcy. "I am a professional opportunist," Zell told the Associated Press following the ill-fated deal. "I'm pretty sure that no matter what topic you pick, we're involved in some way or another." In 2007, Zell gained significant attention when he sold his extensive collection of 573 office properties, known as the Equity Office REIT, to the Blackstone Group, BX, the largest alternative investment manager worldwide, for a staggering $39 billion. The transaction, as reported by the New York Times, stood as the largest leveraged buyout deal in history at the time. Looking back, the timing of the sale was widely regarded as astute, particularly because it occurred shortly before the onset of the subprime mortgage crisis and the subsequent decline in the real estate market. This foresighted decision proved advantageous for Zell as it shielded him from the adverse effects of the financial turmoil that followed. Influence on corporate culture. Sam Zell's influence on corporate culture is characterized by his unique management style, which emphasizes independence, risk-taking, and innovation within his organizations. He fosters a culture of autonomy, empowering his team members to make decisions and take calculated risks. Zell's straightforward and blunt communication style promotes transparency and open dialogue. He encourages a results-oriented focus, setting high expectations for performance and accountability. Zell cultivates an entrepreneurial spirit, urging individuals to think like business owners and seize opportunities. He values meritocracy, recognizing and rewarding talent based on capabilities rather than tenure. Zell's emphasis on long-term value creation encourages strategic thinking and stability. Overall, his approach shapes a dynamic and innovative corporate culture. Philanthropy and giving back. Sam Zell's philanthropic endeavors and commitment to giving back have been integral to his legacy. Throughout his career, he has actively engaged in charitable contributions, directing his resources toward causes and organizations aligned with his values. Zell's philanthropy extends to various areas including education, healthcare, culture, community development, and entrepreneurial initiatives. He has supported educational institutions by establishing scholarship and endowments, providing opportunities for deserving students. Zell's contributions to medical research institutes and healthcare initiatives aim to advance medical technology, research, and patient care. Additionally, his donations to cultural and arts organizations help cultural heritage and foster creativity. Zell's philanthropic efforts also address social issues, poverty alleviation, and community empowerment, supporting initiatives that create positive and sustainable change. Beyond financial contributions, he actively participates in philanthropic activities, serving on boards and lending his expertise. Through his philanthropy, Sam Zell seeks to make a meaningful and lasting impact on society. The bottom line. Sam Zell, born on September 28, 1941 in Highland Park, Illinois, passed on May 18, 2023 at the age of 81. He is survived by his wife, Helen, his sister, Julie Vasquez, 3 children named Kelly, Matthew, and Joanne, and 9 grandchildren. Despite being a controversial figure due to his business dealings, Zell attained remarkable success and was recognized as one of the wealthiest entrepreneurs globally. By the time he reached 70 years old, his accumulated fortune amounted to nearly $4 billion. And that brings us to the end of our captivating journey through the life and legacy of the incomparable Sam Zell. We hope you enjoyed this exclusive glimpse into the world of America's real estate magnate. From his groundbreaking investments to his transformative vision, Sam Zell's story is one of inspiration, innovation, and unparalleled success. His unwavering commitment to excellence serves as a beacon for all aspiring luxury enthusiasts. Thank you for joining us on this remarkable journey through the life of Sam Zell. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow luxury enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel, I Am Luxury Idol, for more captivating content that embodies the essence of opulence. Until next time, continue to elevate your lifestyle, surround yourself with beauty, and always remember that you are the architect of your own luxury. This is Luxury Idol signing off. Stay inspired and stay luxurious.